checks. It's me, Maya Chef Check, and welcome to another Translucent Monday. Today, we'll be doing a Strawberry the Ladybug themed freezer. For the lychee mallow highs that Nicholas Mellow usually lives in. Kind of like an outdoor freezer for ice creams and things like that. We will be using those pieces. But first, let's grab some plastic. I think I'll use this piece of plastic to do it with. There we go. That's the amount of plastic I need for this. The other pieces, I could do something else with them. But right now, let's put them away and focus on the freezer. Because recently I've been thinking, what should I do with this red faux fur? Bought it in Tenerife in 2024 because I really liked its red color, but never used it. Then maybe I could do a Scarlet Yeti and then a ladybug door with a leaf somewhere. I'm just thinking, how will I incorporate this into the freezer? I think I'm going to do like a furball type creature with this wool. But first I need to cut the fabric to use it. I may also use that for an idea Sunday, because I'm really trying to use this. Okay, that's it trimmed. Still have those things, but yet I'm just trying to see how much of it would cover this freezer, cause that's the design I want. But this is a bit long, so let's trim that even more. And I'll also have to put a door in it. So I think I'll do a ladybug thing or something here, because I do need it translucent. Maybe that could be the door. But first I'll need to cut the plastic correctly before I can use that bead as a door to the freezer. I'm not going to completely take that piece of plastic off, because that would make things more easy for me to do with this bead, because if I just keep it like that, I can just simply glue that in. Now I'm thinking maybe the red is too bright for this theme. Maybe I'll have to try something else that's white, cause I think that would look cuter and more suitable. And I do have some white fur fabric, faux fur fabric, because this red one I think I could use for something else. Okay, I think it's better to just let the red go kaput and use the white instead. I think it will go better with the ice cream theme anyways. Not like some weird abomination of a creature type freezer, but maybe something cute that can be a freezer. So let's glue the white faux fur fabric onto the base. I may trim this because this is really long, and I don't really want it that long. But yet I'll also add a leaf to this thing. This will be a ladybug, but I still kind of want to do something like alpaca ears here. Let's use those beads for the alpaca or llama ears, like that. And more fabric here to make it a freezer display. Need this to help it, be easier to handle. Because I just need this to look like it's supposed to be done, like that. See that? I will also give this alpaca freezer a flower crown, but later, because it's supposed to hold summer ice creams and things like that. And I am trimming the hairs on the faux fur fabric because I think they're too long for what I had in mind. And I'll promise I'll use the red one for an idea Sunday video. So no materials wasted. Okay, that needs to dry. While this thing was drying, I decided to do the llama freezer. This is the ladybug decoration on its head. And there will be a viewing window for the ice cream. Let's now do the face. Because off camera I did the bow and the tail of this creature. Time for some eyes and nose, because I will add a mouth to it later. But now we just have to add eyes. I think I'll do the pink eyes that the Mellow family has. the pink eyes right here. I think it will go really nicely with this theme. And let's give the alpaca that nose. It looks like oh, that looks like a dumpling with a face on it. Like, or a bao bun or something. My ideas keep changing from alpaca to maybe I should make it look like a bao bun that's alpaca shaped and has alpaca or llama theming. Maybe that could be a thing, 'cause it looks a little bit like a dumpling or a bao bun. So now let's give it a mouth. This is cuter than I thought it would be. But still, there's lots of elements to work with. Maybe I'll do a leaf crown on its head, on this thing's head or something. Or a crown of green sequins to decorate it with. I think that would also be an option. And look at this ladybug that has like something going on that looks a little bit like a red spider. I'm not afraid of spiders as long as they don't walk all over me. I could admire spiders, but I just wouldn't appreciate it walking on me. But still, maybe that's like a ladybug that is like those amber crystals that have crystals of resin that have preserved spiders inside. Maybe I should do that with this theme, this thing right here, because I think that would work. And look at that pesto bao bun. So cute. But yet I need to glue that just one more sequin right here before the entire thing dries. It is supposed to be an alpaca, but it looks very, very like a bao bun. Now let's do the preserved spider. The preserved spider, some ladybug dots using acrylic paint marker. This black one is very used and beat up, so I'm just trying to do it with that, because look at that. Just doing it using that beat up marker that has acrylic paint inside, and with a pointy tool I'm just making those dots look better. because I did them a little bit thick. But yet that's kind of the risk I take using such a used and dried out and beat up like marker, acrylic paint marker, and this thing can also open the freezer, because after all I'm making a freezer for my dolls. And maybe carefully add this thing, some line to make like more accurate. There we go, that looks more ladybug like, but let's give a head, and it can open its wings, and that's the access for the dolls to the freezer. Let's just put that right here. Okay. All of it needs to dry. Everything dried. And this is how it opens up. This door opens up and closes. And that's the finished product of today's Translucent Monday. So, Chef Jax, what do you think of this llama ladybug freezer? Please tell me in the comments. It looks also still to me like a bao bun, but I like that even more. And it's great for our Sprinkles Nicholas Mellow doll that I've made a while ago. So please tell me what you think of it all. And bye, Chef Jack. See you in another video. Bye.